Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this look that I'm wearing here. I wanted to do something that's very much winter appropriate, but I wanted to add in lots of glow. So I wanted to do like a winter glow makeup look. I just feel like, well, I do this type of look honestly all year long, but I feel like during the winter time, just because it's so cold and chilly outside, I feel like our skin really needs that extra like glow and hydration and just moisture. So I wanted to stick to a lot of like cream products, and I tried to minimize the amount of powders that I used. I did use some though, just because I didn't want makeup like slipping and sliding all over the place. But yeah, this is what I came up with and I really like it. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so to start, I already put some primer on. I wanted something very hydrating, so I used the Mercier foundation primer, and this is their hydrating version. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with foundation. I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way, and this is in the shade Warm Sand. So this stuff is really good. It's definitely a pretty moisturizing foundation. I'm just gonna kind of stipple this all over, especially on this right here. I got these two random pimples at like the same time. It's horrible. And then I'm just gonna go in with my Real Techniques sponge. I think this foundation is so good for people with dry skin. It just feels so nice. Okay, so next I'm gonna use concealer. So I'm actually really excited. This is the first time I'm talking about this concealer. I've tried it, I think, twice now, and so far I really like it. This is by Fenty Beauty, and this is in the shade 310. So this is her new concealer. So excited. Okay, so I'm just going to put this just in all the areas that I want to brighten. And then once I blend it out, kind of right under the eyes, right around the edge, I like to go back in with the side that I use the foundation, on, and just kind of blend around. That way it really helps to kind of like blend it in when you're doing like a lighter shade for highlighting purposes. So I'm actually gonna start off with blush today. For the first time, I think, pretty much ever, I'm skipping bronzer. Bronzer is my favorite thing. It's my favorite makeup to buy, to try, to use. And honestly, if I do just a couple of steps, usually it might be like bronzer, mascara, and a lip gloss, or bronzer and a lip gloss, or bronzer, blush, and a lip gloss. So I don't really skip bronzer, but I feel like it's winter time. I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone. We're skipping bronzer today. Of course, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But yeah, so this is a cream blush, and this is called Dandelion Dew. It actually is this really cute little packaging. This is from Benefit, and you get a little pump. So I'm just going to squirt some there. And I like to just place it wherever I want the blush to sit originally, and then I go in with other clean fingers and really blend it out. And I think it's always best to start with just a little bit of blush when you're doing a cream blush, and just really kind of work on melting it into the skin and seeing what the color payoff looks like. And then of course you can always add more if you want to. Now I feel like this blush already has a pretty good amount of glow going on, but I am gonna take it one step further. I'm gonna use Tom Ford's Shimmer Shot, and this is in the shade 01 Spin Spin Sugar. And this is his liquid highlighter. And so this is just like a really pretty and like a really pretty like champagne, has a slight pink tone. So same thing, I'm just gonna take this with the finger, and I'm just gonna kind of put it at the high point there, and just really kind of work it in with the fingers. The warmth of the fingers really helps to warm up the product. So that's the nice thing about cream products. I feel like that's a huge part as to why they look so natural when you use them, is because you have that skin to skin contact, and it really just heats up and warms up between your fingers and your face, and just gives you this really like natural look. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with some powder. Now, I really don't wanna lose this glow that we've got going on here, so I'm just going to powder the areas that absolutely need it. And I'm gonna use the new Fenty powder as well. This is in the shade Banana. I guess I should, there we go. Shade Banana. So I'm gonna go in with Wayne Goss. This is the 02 brush I always use. And I'm just gonna pour some into the lid here and work from there. So the main area I want to powder underneath the eyes, a little bit right down the nose, down the sides of the nose, and then on the eyelid, because I definitely crease always on my eyelid. So I'm gonna go in with my sponge and really pat that out to make sure there's no lines there. And then I'm going to put just a little bit, so yeah, a little bit of powder right there on the eyelid. And then I'm just going to put some powder kind of on the sides of the nose and right under the eye. And I'm trying my best to avoid all of the glow. Okay, so even though I'm gonna skip bronzer for my face, I am gonna do a little bit of nose contouring. So I'm gonna use, as always, my little mini Hoola bronzer. And I'm gonna use this on Makeup Forever, the 216. And then again, it's kind of the similar with the nose, just for some definition, I'm gonna go in with a J5533. This is by Hakuhodo. It's just a flat top little blending brush. And I'm gonna use the same bronzer, the Hoola bronzer, and just kind of lightly buff this into the crease of the eye. And it's just gonna give us just a light little definition there. Okay, so you could be done with the face at this point if you wanted to, especially if you have dry skin. But I'm actually going to take it one step further. I am gonna set the blush and the highlight with a little bit of powder, just because I don't want it to move. So I'm going to use for the blush, this is Pinch O Peach by M.A.C. And it's just this really pretty, like, I don't know, like kind of baby doll-like pink. Of course, I'm gonna go in with the same blush brush. This is the Sigma F10. It's my favorite. So I'm just going to pick some of this up. And just kind of place that right over that cream blush. And I'm actually going to pick up just a little bit of blush and just kind of go over my nose, the tip of my nose. And it just gives, I feel like, a little bit of this like realistic, it's cold outside, my nose is pink look. So not too much, just a little bit. And if you do a little bit more than you like, you just make sure there's nothing on your brush and then just go back in with nothing and you can kind of blend it out. But I think it adds, I don't know, a really cute little touch. And then I'm going to go in with my another Sigma brush. This is the F35. This is a highlighter brush. And ever so slightly, because this is so pigmented. This is the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. I've definitely used this before as well. I love this. It's so pretty. But it can just get intense really fast. You just have to be so careful. And make sure you tap off all the excess. Just going to place this over that Tom Ford cream highlight. And then I'm switching to the Morphe E36. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the nose. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my spray. Now I'm gonna go in and set my face using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Okay, so off camera, I went ahead and finished my eyes. I did mascara. I did the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I've been using this recently instead of my Perricone MD, and I just love this stuff. It's so good. And then I did on the bottom, the same as always, this is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. It's in my hand. Powder. MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash, and then the Mr. Brow Groom on my eyebrows. I didn't fill them in. I just used the Mr. Brow Groom to just kind of really set them and comb them into place. I feel like I can get away with that more when I have like newly waxed eyebrows. And this morning I waxed and plucked, so I was like, I'm just gonna use a brow gel and call it a day. So that's what I did. I took off my lip mask that I was wearing, that Laneige lip sleeping mask, and I'm just gonna finish off with some lip gloss. So this is the Lancome, what is this? This is the L'Absolute Lacquer in the shade 274. So this is a really, really pretty, it's kind of like a nudie, brownie, pinky color. I don't know, it's just a lip gloss, and I've been wearing it a lot. I've had it for, I don't know, a couple weeks now, and this stuff is amazing. If you are a gloss person, but you don't like a sticky gloss, this is good. It's not super sticky. It's also really long lasting. I don't know what it's marketed for. Maybe that's what it's marketed to do, is to be long lasting. But regardless, it is. Like, I will get like bored and want to apply my lip gloss before I actually need to apply it, because this stuff stays. Like, you put it on, not kidding. Like, if you eat something like greasy or oily, or like have like a salad with like a vinaigrette or something, it might move, obviously, but like hours later, I'll look and like, especially like I'll be in the car with my boyfriend driving, and I'll just like put the little mirror down and look just to check the makeup, and it's still super glossy. This stuff is amazing, and it feels so comfortable, and just, I don't know, it's just really, really good. I want to go back and get a couple more colors, but yeah, this is in the shade 274, so it's super pretty. Okay guys, so that wraps up the video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was fun. It was easy. It's definitely glowy. I feel like we have a decent amount of glow going on. And like I said, and the nice part about this is obviously you can pinpoint where you need powder and then leave the rest of your skin to really glow. So yeah, this was fun. If you guys liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.